Hello students, in this video I am going to explain about the mutual information. To understand about the mutual information, one must know what is a discrete memberless channel and the different entropy functions of a channel. So this diagram shows a discrete memberless channel. This is a statistical model with the input x and the output y, which is a noisy version of the input x. Both x and y are random variables. The channel is said to be discrete when both of the alphabets x and y have the finite sizes. For example, the input alphabet x emits the symbols x0, x1, etc. up to xj minus 1. Then the corresponding the output alphabet y will have the symbols y0, y1 up to yk minus 1. So the channel is said to be memoryless when the current output symbol depends only on the current input symbol. For example, y0 depends on x0 and y1 depends on x1. But y1 does not depend on the previous input symbol x0. And this p of yk given xj is the transition probability for all j and k. In addition to h of x and h of y, we use the conditional entropy and joint entropy. So conditional entropy is nothing but the entropy of a random variable given another random variable. So conditional entropy or conditional uncertainty of x given random variable y is the average conditional entropy over y. It is also called as equivocation of x about y. And the next one is the joint entropy. So this is useful to measure the dependence on two random variables. So joint entropy of two discrete random variables x and y is merely the entropy of their pairing, that is x comma y. This implies that if x and y are independent, then the joint entropy is the sum of their individual entropies. Here all the entropy functions are summarized. H of x is the average uncertainty of the channel input and h of y is the average uncertainty of the channel output. The conditional entropy h of x given y is a measure of the average uncertainty of the channel input after the channel output has been observed. And h of x given y is also called as equivocation of x with respect to y. Then the conditional entropy h of y given x is the average uncertainty of the channel output given that x was transmitted. Then the joint entropy h of x comma y. This is the average uncertainty of the communication channel. So h of x given y in terms of the conditional probabilities, it can be written as sigma j is equal to 0 to j is equal to j minus 1 p of xj given yk and log 1 by p of xj given yk to the base 2. And in terms of joint probability and the conditional probability, the h of x given y can be written as this double sigma p of x comma y log of 1 by p of x given y. Here the expressions shows the relationship between the joint entropy and the conditional entropy. H of x comma y is equal to h of x given y plus h of y. H of y x comma y is equal to h of y given x plus h of x. H of x comma y is equal to h of x plus h of y. And h of x given y is equal to h of x comma y minus h of y, where x and y are statistically independent. What is mutual information? Mutual information is the measure of the mutual dependence between two variables. In other words, it's a measure of the amount of information that one random variable contains about another random variable. So this Venn diagram shows the entropy functions, that is h of x, h of y, and the conditional entropy h of x given y and h of y given x, and the mutual information I of x semicolon y. For a discrete random variable y, the h of x given y denotes the entropy or the uncertainty of the random variable x after the random variable y is known. So therefore, if the entropy of the random variable x is h of x, then h of x minus h of x given y is nothing but the mutual information. And this I of x semicolon y can also be written as h of y minus h of y given x. So this mutual information plays an important role in both source coding as well as channel coding. So it is a mutual information between two random variables. Properties of mutual information. First property is the mutual information of a channel is symmetric. That is, I of x comma y is equal to I of y comma x, where I of x comma y is a measure of the uncertainty about the channel input that is resolved by observing the channel output, and I of y comma x is the measure of the channel output that is resolved by sending the channel input. So let's see the proof. To prove this property, we use a formula for the conditional entropy h of x given y and the entropy of the random variable x, that is h of x. Then we have to use this in the mutual information formula, that is mutual information I is equal to h of x minus h of x given y. We know that the conditional entropy h of x given y is equal to sigma k is equal to 0 to k minus 1, sigma j is equal to 0 to j minus 1, p of xj comma yk, and log of 1 by p of xj given yk to the base 2. And we know h of x is equal to sigma j is equal to 0 to j minus 1 p of xj and log of 1 by p of xj to the base 2. So this h of x can be written as this formula, the whole thing, h of x into, instead of 1, I have replaced this by sigma k is equal to 0 to k minus 1 p of yk given xj. That is, in a transition matrix or the channel matrix, the sum of the elements along any row of the matrix is always equal to 1. So this denotes that. So the value is 1. Now we can use the two summations and combine these two terms. So sigma j is equal to 0 to j minus 1 and sigma k is equal to 0 to k minus 1, p of yk given xj into p of xj, then log 1 by p of xj to the base 2. Again, this can be written as p of yk given xj into p of xj is nothing but the joint probability. So the double summation, that is a sigma j is equal to 0 to j minus 1 and sigma k is equal to 0 to k minus 1. Instead of this, I am going to write p of xj minus y, xj comma yk and log of 1 by p of xj to the base 2. Substituting equations 2 and 3 in the mutual information I of x semicolon y is equal to h of x minus h of x given y, we get I of x semicolon y is equal to sigma j is equal to 0 to j minus 1 and sigma k is equal to 0 to k minus 1. The joint probability p of xj comma yk into log of p of xj given yk divided by p of xj to the base 2. From Bayes' rule for conditional probabilities, p of xj given yk divided by p of xj is equal to p of yk given xj divided by p of yk. Now, this term p of xj given yk divided by p of xj going to be written as p of yk given xj divided by p of yk in this equation 4. So, substituting equation 5 in 4, we will get this expression. So equation number 4 and 6 imply the mutual information is symmetric. And the second property is mutual information is always non-negative. That is, I of x semicolon y is greater than or equal to 0. So we know that the conditional probability P of xj given yk is equal to P of xj comma yk divided by P of yk. Now substitute this equation in equation number 4, that is for the expression for the mutual information. So in this mutual information, the numerator, we have this P of xj given yk. So instead of that, you are going to replace this. Now replacing this conditional probability in the mutual information, you will get this expression I of x comma y is equal to sigma j is equal to 0 to j minus 1 and sigma k is equal to k minus 1. Then the joint probability P of xj comma yk log of P of xj comma yk divided by P of xj into P of yk to the base 2. And bringing this denominator to the numerator, we can write this mutual information term as negative, and here the numerator will go to this, the denominator will go to this numerator. By xj, P of xj into P of yk will be the numerator, and this numerator will come to this denominator. Now we are going to apply the fundamental inequality, that is sigma k is equal to 0 to k minus 1 pk log qk by pk to the base 2, which is less than or equal to 0. Now comparing this equation 10 and 9, that is pk, in the place of pk we have P of xj comma yk, and in the place of qk we have P of xj into P of yk. So this equation is less than or equal to 0. So 9 is less than or equal to 0, or I of the mutual information is greater than or equal to 0. So this is this proves that the mutual information is always non-negative. Third property, the mutual information of a channel is related to the joint entropy of the channel input and channel output by I of x semicolon y is equal to h of x plus h of y minus h of x comma y. We know that h of x comma y is equal to h of x given y plus h of y. Also h of y comma x is equal to h of y given x plus h of x. So from the 11th equation, we can find out this conditional entropy h of x given y as h of x comma y minus h of y. Also we know that the mutual information is h of x minus h of x given y, and I of y semicolon x is equal to h of y minus h of y given x. Now substitute equation 13 in 14, you will get the mutual information I of x semicolon y is equal to h of x minus of h of x comma y minus h of y. This 13th equation you have to substitute in 14. So we will get this mutual information I of x semicolon y is equal to h of x minus or minus plus. So h plus h of y minus h of x comma y. Hence the third property is proved. Hope you have understood what is mutual information and the properties of mutual information. Thank you for watching this video.